Hi, I'm Tracy Dargan, and today I'm ranking people from 2 cut videos. 7 high schoolers decide who wins $1,000, and 7 strangers decide who wins $1,000. If you've seen these videos, you probably know that these people are crazy. They're crazy, they want money, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it.
I just want y'all to make the ones rain so I can dance.
If he needs it for his girlfriend, then I think his girlfriend would have been a better candidate.
So basically, I recently rewatched these 2 videos and created a tier list. 7 people from the high school video, 7 people from the stranger video, so it's 14 altogether. So if you've never seen these type of videos, basically these 7 people decide who wins the $1,000. They all say like their stories, or they might play games, and they basically have to choose collectively a decision like who gets the money. If they can't decide, then no one gets the money. If you haven't seen these videos, you should probably go watch it because like they're really funny and these people are crazy. And there's like a lot more of these type of videos and it's really funny. So at the top of the tier list, we have deserves the $1,000. This is the people who I believe deserve the $1,000. Basically whoever I think had a good reason and who I think needs the money the most. And then below that we have split. So basically people I put here, it's like, okay, y'all could split the money. Like y'all don't deserve the whole $1,000, maybe like 200, 500. Y'all can split the money, but y'all don't need the whole thing. And then below that we have not good enough. There's gonna be people who like didn't really have a good enough reason. It's like your reason is kind of off. You don't really need the money. And then below that we have the couch. The couch is basically people who are voted off and they go to my couch. They're not in the game anymore, but they can still participate and talk, but they're not in the decision-making pool or anything like that. And at the bottom, the lowest of the lowest, people who should have been cut from the show. Get it? Because like the YouTube channel is called Cut, so they should have been cut from the show.
Please clap.
Those are people who were like overly mean, just overly dramatic, like just doing too much, and like they should not have been in the show. I mean, they should have because they added to the drama, they made it entertaining, but they also made you lose hope in humanity, so. Okay, let's start. Okay, so the first video I'm going to start off with is the 7 high schoolers decide who wins $1,000. This is their biggest video. Or not their, it might not be, is this their biggest video? Okay, it's not their biggest video, but it's their biggest video this series, I think. Okay, the first person on chopping block is Khalid. Khalid? I like his music. Poor Khalid got voted off first.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of expected it. I mean, going into this, I kind of expected to be the first one out.
All he wanted to do was start a clothing business.
What I would do with the $1,000 is help start an online clothing business.
And he was just like a nice and sweet guy. The only negative thing I had to say about Khalid is that he said that high school wasn't that bad.
What's high school like right now?
It's hell.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's just not true. Do I think he should have had the money for the clothing business? Not really. Compared to everyone else's, it just wasn't, it wasn't like a need. It was like, oh, I just want to start a clothing business, entrepreneurship, but it wasn't like the other people, it seemed like they needed the money more. So I'm gonna have to put him in not good enough. I'm sorry, Khalid. The reason is just not good enough. The next person on the list is EJ, my boy EJ. He won the money for like educational purposes and also to fix his car.
I'm taking like a couple classes and it's like a good $600. I need the other $400 because my sister like handed me down her car, but like it's beat up. I needed money to fix that.
Which is like, okay, valid. But then halfway through, he changed it to something about his girlfriend.
What are you gonna do with the money for your girlfriend?
I was gonna take her out probably to a nice dinner. She has like some car insurance that she needs to pay off, so I would help her with that.
If he needs it for his girlfriend, then I think his girlfriend would have been a better candidate to come on the set.
He's just kind of changing his choices a lot. So that was like the only thing about him. I didn't like that he got kicked. I think he got kicked off second? He got kicked off third. And the reason that he got kicked off, I didn't really think it was valid. I think that there are 2 other people who I'll mention next that should have gotten voted off before him. I'm gonna say split, because I think he said he wanted to pay for car insurance. And yeah, I'm gonna put in split, because I feel like that's a valid enough reason, but it's not like as valid as the others. Next is NJ, similar to EJ. NJ was cool, he was pretty quiet throughout the whole show. He also wanted money for education. He got kicked out because he drew a scary octopus.
The next octopus.
To be honest, it's a little scary. The eyes are like,
to be honest, really,
kind of creeping me out.
Khalid did not like his octopus, and when they had the drawing contest, he got kicked out because his octopus was not up to par.
So the one that we picked,
I already see it.
for the loser, is the scary one.
Okay, I'm out.
His reason was just education, that's all he said. So I'm gonna have to say that's just not good enough. See, I don't think $1,000 is gonna get you a long way. I think NJ should have got kicked off before EJ. I think EJ's reason was more valid, but that's just my opinion.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Next is Jovina. My girl Jovina. I love Jovina. She was fun, nice, and humble. I think me and her will be friends. The only thing I don't like about Jovina is that she stayed in the game for way too long.
I'm gonna start this final round. You have to decide who's the one person that leaves with the money.
She was like in the bottom 3, and her only reason was education, I'm pretty sure.
Just want to put the money towards college and being able to afford like textbooks and college tuition, so.
And it's like, I don't know how her or NJ didn't get voted off before EJ. Like, that just does not make any sense. Because she literally voted herself out. She was like,
I want to vote myself off just because you guys deserve a lot more than I do.
she recused herself and said, oh, you know, or is that right word, recuse? I don't know. She recused herself and decided, like, you know, they can decide who gets the money because she didn't really need it. And it's like, you didn't really need it. You know, you should have gotten voted off before that because I just don't understand. It's not her fault. I mean, she can't vote herself out. I mean, she did, though. She did, man. I didn't like her, though. I just think she should have gotten voted off a lot earlier. So I'm gonna put her in the couch. Even though, like, I don't think she's a bad person. I just don't think that she really needed the money. Next, we have Nina. Nina. So Nina was the one that in the beginning suggested that they play a game. That way no one has to like reveal their issues and feel like if they didn't win that their issues weren't valid enough.
I think we should describe everyone's situation first very briefly because we do not have a lot
we
of
could do
time.
it that way, or we could do like we have competitions and like.
I feel like competitions isn't the best
Well, I
idea
just don't want anybody
because-
to leave with their feelings hurt or feeling like my problems aren't big enough and I feel ashamed for talking about what I have
Well,
to
no
deal
one will
with,
feel like
you know?
that.
Well, you don't know that though.
And I like that, you know, about Nina. Jordan did not like that at all.
Who's the leader here?
Nina.
I feel like it's the 3 of us.
Nina.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nina.
I think it's
Nina.
She wanted the money to pay for education, car insurance, and wanted to use extra money to go on vacation. So it's like, okay, good reasons, I guess. Also about Nina is that like when you watch a show, she's definitely seems like the most mature out of them all. I think I would like really like to be her friend because I'm often called the mature friend. If you ask my friends how they would describe me, they would say mature, and I don't like that one bit. I don't want to be the mature friend. So I think if Nina was my friend, then they wouldn't call me mature anymore. I think I'm gonna put her in split. And I'm gonna put her above EJ because I think she could use the money. I don't think that she necessarily deserves it or she needs it the most, but I'm gonna put her in split because I think, like, you know, she was nice and she had some good valid reasons. She could use the money and she could split it with EJ. Second to last for the high scores is Heather. So what's funny is that Heather was the one in the game that suggested that they each share their personal stories.
I think we should describe everyone's situation first.
And then coincidentally, she had the biggest sob story.
In my current home, I am pretty much left to fund myself. It's like a lot of stress on me, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's like I'm being forced to grow up so fast, and I'm only 16.
Because she had the biggest sob story and ended up crying, they gave her the money, she won the show. She said that she was gonna put money towards a car because she already has a job and she has to like get to school every day. And I have some friends who have to do that, so I understand that makes sense. So it's actually a pretty valid reason, I think. I just think that it's just funny how like she was like, we should like share our stories and see who needs it the most. And then she goes up, she's like, I just, you know, I have to try to get to school and like I really need it and I'm left to support myself the most. Even though I didn't really like that, I thought that was very coincidental. I don't know. We don't know if she's lying. That's the thing. We like, is she lying? We don't know. So I think I'm gonna put her in deserves the $1,000, even though I just don't think she should have brought up like sob stories like that. Cause like I don't know, just the fact that she brought it up and then she ended up winning is just kind of shady to me. I don't know. The last person, Miss Jordan. First of all, just look how she spells her name. I mean, she can't be trusted at that point. So Jordan wants to be a marine biologist. It's her personality trait. She brings it up a lot.
I want to be a marine biologist when I grow up. Draw like an octopus. I love the ocean. I love animals.
Yeah,
Can I quiz you on ocean facts?
Ocean fact.
Because she wants to be a marine biologist, she wants to go to the Bahamas. For school? No. This is for vacation.
There's this trip to the Bahamas, which is very, very expensive, and $1,000 would help me go to that. I feel like that'd be a super cool experience.
Is it like a trip through your school or like?
No.
So it's just a personal interest thing,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I mean, that's her reason. But she shouldn't have gotten mad about getting kicked out when it's like you didn't need the most. Anyway. So in this one part of the video, they did this like leg stand challenge. Who can stand on one leg and not fall off first? And basically she was all like, yo, I'm Buddhist. I do this every day. I got this in the bag.
I'm Buddhist, everybody, so I do this like 10 times a day.
And then she ended up losing. Yeah, she lost. She fell.
How about you stop, since I don't know if you guys are busy.
I'm out.
And then when the people asked, is that fair? And she was like, no.
How do you feel? Do you think that was fair doing the...
No, I'm gonna be hella mean. I'm gonna be so mean.
And after she lost, she was like, I'm gonna be mean now. I'm gonna be so mean, as if she was already being.
Bitch. B-I-C-T-H.
Her second personality trait is that she's obsessed with Nina.
Who's the leader here?
Nina.
I feel like it's the three of us.
Nina.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nina.
I think it's
Nina.
Well, I think you're saying that because in the very beginning I was like, let's do challenges. And
No,
then
I'm not saying that
afraid-
because of that. You keep influencing everyone. Actually, like, most of the people that I wanted in the final three are there, but just like not all of them.
What'd you say?
I said most of the people on the couch right now are what I wanted on the final three. One of you are my favorite.
She's like the hater assess where she like hates Nina so much that she just constantly talks about her. I never really understood people like this. Like if you don't like someone, just like don't give them any type of energy because that's just gonna bring you down. And you know, it did bring her down because she started crying. She started crying.
Do people agree?
That's a fair point.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Nina should have been cut from the show. She did not need to be on the show. She should have been cut. She should have been cut from there. Cut from the show. They had disabled comments because people were bullying her hard as if she wasn't bullying Nina.
Yeah, did anything surprise you about your behavior today?
Yeah, I was really mean and I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna be hella mean. I'm gonna be so mean.
That's all 7 rankings for the high school video. At the top, we have Heather, deserves $1,000. Split is Nina and EJ. They're gonna split 500, 500. Not good enough stories is what's his name again? Is Khalid and NJ. Their story's just not good enough. They need a better reason. The couch, even though I love her, Jovina. Couch, I'm sorry, Jovina. Love you on the show though. We could be best friends. And then should be cut from the show is Jordan. Jordan, you gotta go. You're being annoying. You're being extra for no reason. Bye.